Hey y'all, hey, it is Brittany here from Black Girl MATHgic, and you see the setup, folks. So you already know what time it is. Black Girl MATHgic unboxing time. And our theme for May 2020 is food equals fuel. Because due to the coronavirus, a lot of us are spending a lot more time in the kitchen and a lot more time and money at the grocery store. And the kitchen is a place that is stuffed with so much real world math. So we were like, why not bring kitchen math to the table this month? And that's how the food equals fuel theme was born. So I know y'all want to see the box. I won't make you wait. So this is the box this month. It was packed. As you can see, we had a couple of big items. So I had to email my subscribers. It's going to be a little lumpy this month. I always feel the value, but this time it was some very lumpy value. So let's see what's inside. So because the two of our items were so big, I couldn't put the what's inside guide and the carrying a dog guide at the top like I normally do, but you already know it's in here. So this is your carrying a dog guide, or excuse me, this is your what's inside guide that tells you more about the theme and what's inside the box and how each item fits with the theme. And then here's your carrying a dog guide, which tells you more about the topics and concepts we cover this month, about our screen-free activity that we always include, and then of course how to get the most value out of the box and also how to connect the math that she's learning in the box to her real life. That is your girl, of course. So that's your carrying a dog guide. And we want to really make sure that you're extracting all the value. This box is worth at least $80 in value. Of course, you don't pay $80. Get much better deal than that. But we want to make sure you're extracting all the value. So definitely check out your What's Inside guide and your Carrying a Dog guide. Next up, we're going to hop right into the reason why we even have a food equals fuel theme this month and talk about our featured mathematician. This month's featured mathematician is Dr. D. Natasha Bruley. She also goes by Chef B. And Dr. Bruley has 4 degrees. She has 3 math degrees and a degree in finance. Dr. Bruley was one of my professors when I was studying math at Spelman College in the early 2000s. And I just have a quick story. So Dr. Bruley, I took her Calculus 2 class. And let me tell y'all, that class, I struggled, and I struggled some more. And I struggled so badly that I ended up withdrawing the class, which means I basically dropped the class before I got a grade assigned because I didn't have the grade at the time that I felt that I needed to move forward. She was a great teacher, very challenging. She expected a lot out of her students, and I was putting in all the work I knew how to put in, and I still was not getting the results. So I said, you know what? I'm going to try this again. And I think this is a good story to tell because a lot of times when people hear that I have a math degree or that I like math, people automatically assume that it is something that has just been very easy for me and that I can just do problems really quickly. And that's not the case. I had to take a couple of classes over to get my math degree. And I really want, especially my young ladies and gentlemen, to understand that just because it might take you a little while longer doesn't mean anything is wrong with you. It doesn't mean that you're not good at math. In fact, taking your time to really understand what you're doing in math makes you a great math student. So that was my story with Dr. Bruley. I was like, okay, I got to do this again. So I ended up taking it again. I had a different instructor because she left Spelman around my freshman or sophomore year. But it's a good lesson that, you just keep persisting. And what's so cool about Dr. Bruley is that not only is she a math professor, but she is also a plant-based chef. So she goes by Chef B. She says she has a double life. So she has her Professor B hat and her Chef B hat. She has podcasts coming up. She has a YouTube channel. Her website has all these delicious recipes. And so that's how we came up with the food equals fuel theme, because Dr. Bruley is not only a math professor, she is also a chef. And so this interview, we really talked about how she's using food and math to heal her community. So you definitely want to check out her story. Thank you, Dr. Bruley. Next up, you know I have to pull out these math activity booklets. So these are our Food Equals Fuel math activity booklets. This is the 3rd to 5th grade booklet, and this is the 6th to 8th grade booklet. So if you're wondering what math we did this month, I'm gonna give you a little sneak peek. I'm gonna give you a little bit here. So I just have been really enjoying all of these different riddles, math riddles I've seen online. So I made one with fruits and vegetables. So that was the first activity. Then, always loving a good recipe and all the math you can practice with recipes, I went on Dr. Bruley's website, which is chefbee.com, B-E-E-E, 3 E's.com. And I pulled a delicious recipe, and I asked the 3rd to 5th graders to triple that recipe, and then our 6th to 8th graders to cut that recipe in half. So they're practicing multiplication and division here of fractions and whole numbers with a delicious recipe. And then another activity we did was with an actual nutrition label. There's so much math in these nutrition labels, and it's so important to be able to read them and interpret them and really understand what we're putting in our bodies, because just because it says, a serving, one serving, this is the nutrition facts for one serving, but sometimes you want to eat that whole bag of chips. So you just understanding what's going on there. So that's a sneak peek of some of the math we did in our math activity booklets this month. And next up, which we also have an activity in the booklet for this item, we included these really, really cool, I'm trying to open the container here, these really, really cool fraction squares, these transparent fraction squares. So they come, so you have your 1/12 split into 12 equal pieces. You have tenths. I believe after that there's eighths, sixths, fourths, thirds, halves, and then you have your one whole piece, which is right here. And of course, we included this particular screen-free manipulative this month because there's so many fractions in the kitchen, right? Reading recipes, reading, using measuring cups, using measuring spoons, all of that requires an understanding of fractions. So we're going to hang out with some fractions this month, shall we? So that is our first of our 3 items that are bringing the thing to life. Our second set of items are these really cool fruit erasers. What a sweet way to erase your mistakes, okay? So there were 2 different sets that you could have gotten. So you could have gotten 2 of these or a mixture of these, 2 of these, and then we also had grapes and oranges. So you may have gotten, a grape and a kiwi. And this is actually a pitaya, which is a tropical fruit. It's also called dragon fruit. It is delicious. You can find it in the frozen section at the grocery store. And yep, so we had the grapes, the orange, the kiwi, and the pitaya. So got 2 of those fun erasers. And then last but not least, for our items bringing the theme to life, this is my favorite, is this custom Black Girl MATHgic water bottle. Look at this, y'all. And this is heavy. Like this thing has some weight on it. It's stainless steel construction, and it keeps warm drinks warm for a long time and cold drinks cold for a long time. And just look at the inside of this. Look at this, y'all. High quality, just like the math experiences our girls deserve. High quality. High quality. Very, very nice. Because why? Food equals fuel, and so does water. Staying hydrated is super important. And why not stay hydrated in style with this really cute custom Black Girl MATHgic water bottle? So yeah, between these 2 items, I was like fighting to close the box this month. packed to the brim with cool things. Next up, as you know, we always have our custom stickers to go with the theme. So we have our character girl here, and she has on her mask, and she has on her gloves, and she has a cart full of fruits and vegetables. We have fruits and vegetables broken up into various fractions. Then we got our little gas pump because food equals fuel with vegetables and fruit playing into the food equals fuel theme. And then also a gas tank broken up into fractions, right? Just like the gas tank in the car, or the gauge in the car, the gas gauge. And it always also says math, and that food is fuel. You see it's on full because we got to stay healthy out here. Then we got our character girl, and she's enjoying a smoothie. Look at her, y'all. She's just having the time of her life. And, of course, our portrait of our featured mathematician this month, the amazing Dr. Bruley, aka Chef B. And you may have noticed that, that the stickers look a little different this month. I had to use a different supplier because the one I normally use is only printing essential things right now. Sticker sheets weren't included, so definitely let me know what you think of these. And then last but not least, our lovely math affirmation, which reads 40% math confidence plus 20% consistent practice plus 20% making mistakes, very important, plus 20% patience, also very important, equals 100% my MATHgic recipe for success. For best results, add water. The water in your water bottle, that is. I wanted to do something fun this month for the affirmation that was aligned with the theme. So of course I thought about a recipe and like a mixture. So I hope you guys like it. And then on the back is your checklist. So you are getting all the value, doing all the things in this box, and then also adding a few of your own. So you guys, that is our May 2020 Food Equals Fuel box. I hope you love it as much as I loved putting this box together. I love food and I love reading about nutrition. This, of course, was not to sway anybody towards any type of diet or way of eating, but just to encourage, the increased consumption of fruits and vegetables. It's just so important for us to eat as well as we possibly can, and also to keep our immune systems and our bodies in tip-top shape with everything that's going on in the world. So I hope you have fun and you enjoyed this box. Next month's theme for June is Secure the Bag Part 2. Remember, we did Secure the Bag Part 1 in April. And next month, we're doing Secure the Bag Part 2. Keep it real. That is the ... Secure the Bag Part 2, keep it real. And next month is a National Home Ownership Month. So what do you think we're going to be doing? What kind of math? Keep it real, National Home Ownership Month. Let me know what you think that next month's box is going to be. Until then, I would look forward to seeing you on Facebook and Instagram. You have until May 20th to grab your June Secure the Bag Part 2 box. Do not wait. You can subscribe. You can get a one-time box. You can get a gift box. Whatever you fancy, it's up to you. But just make sure you come see us and help our girls build the critical math skills they need to succeed in class today and society tomorrow. Thank you guys. I'll see you next month. Same place. Bye.